afternoon, everyone. Just a few notices. The Sunday Lunch Club will be meeting again on Sunday.
Hello, ladies, you are looking well. You've had your hair done nicely, I can tell. Can't you see the weather forecast? They're expecting rain. Cries are washing. It's a pain.
There are still a couple of tickets available for next month's theatre trip to the Empire.
Did you hear the news about Yvette? She will come a proper Yvette. Fancy looking for a date on the internet. Surely it must be too late. No, not yet.
But all members who have not yet renewed their subscriptions and still wish to do so, please see me before you leave.
Did you watch the program on TV? Would you like another cup of tea? Have you seen the sailors out? It's a perfect screen. Oh, you can have like that. You can dream.
That concludes the notices for today. Thank you very much for paying attention.
Here we are, Mavis. A nice cup of tea.
Oh, thank you, Charlie. You are sweet.
It's a pleasure. How about you, Elsie, isn't it? Would you like a refill?
No, thank you. It's Charlie, isn't it?
That's me, yeah.
It's noisy in here, isn't it, Elsie? But you'll soon get used to it. And everyone here is very friendly, so you'll soon find plenty to do.
Well, it's certainly very noisy, but everybody's very nice. But everybody seems to know everybody else. And it's difficult for me, you know, on my own.
Oh, yes, but you'll soon make friends. Lots of people come here on their own, and some find partners, but others carry on their own, but just with lots more friends, like Cherry, Don, and Charlie here. Well, he was here. Right. That's it. They're all on their own, but they're joined plenty of organisations, and you'll soon make new friends.
Oh, I do hope so.
Now, how about you, Cherry? Would you like another cup of tea and a biscuit?
No, thanks, Don. I've got to watch my figure.
Oh, you've no need to. I can do that for you.
Go on. I bet you say that to all the girls.
Oh, I do.
And there are lots of women in your life at the moment, I suppose?
No, not just at the moment.
Passing ships, hey? Have you ever had a really steady relationship? Ever taken the plunge?
Well, I've never met the right one, I suppose. I'd like to have married, of course, but besides, who would help me?
Exactly.
That was supposed to be a rhetorical question.
Have you got something against marriage, Don?
Oh, no, I just think marriage is really very like a violin. It makes sweet music, but there are strings attached.
You're right. Marriage for most men means it's the process of finding out what kind of man your wife would have liked to have married.
Personally, I always think of men as being like fine wine. They start out as sweet grapes, and then we women have to stamp on them and keep them in the dark for as long as possible until they mature.
Now you two, that's enough banter. Save your energy for the ballroom dancing group party tonight. You are going, aren't you?
Oh yes, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Although I've had to cancel my French class.
Well, I'm going too, so save a dance or two for me. What about you, Elsie? You'll meet lots of nice new people.
Of course, I'd love to go. I used to enjoy dancing.
And I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'll bet. Oh, but look, I must be going. I'll be late for my Tai Chi class. Or is it Kung Fu today? I sometimes get a bit muddled.
I'm not surprised the number of groups you belong to.
Oh, it's not so many. Maybe it is. Anyway, it's fun and I like it.
But you don't give yourself enough time to really enjoy life.
You speak for yourself, Tiger. And what do you mean by really enjoying life? Anyway, I like to keep busy. Stops me from getting into mischief.
That's what I mean.
Now there, you're getting really cheeky. Somebody should take you in hand.
Oh, yes, please.
Now Now then, and exactly what do you mean by that?
Well, I was thinking...
Well, don't. What you need are cold showers and plenty of exercise. You should take up tennis or bowls or... Well, there's so many things you can do. I have a very busy week, do you know. Let's have it. On Monday there's computers, I surf the internet, and you would be amazed at all the strange folk that I've met. And even Grandma thinks it's groovy, she chats the whole night through, and she pretends she's 70, but she's really 92.
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fretting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
On Tuesdays I do history, the family tree I climb. I traced all my ancestors back to 1529, and I found out that good King Henry, he had a real hat scene with a girl called Flo, so now you know I really should be queen.
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fretting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
On Wednesdays where I'm dancing with cowboy boots and all, we trip the light fantastic and we really have a ball. And you should see our cowboy cha-cha, it's raunchy and it's sleek. The trouble is it cripples us for the best part of a week.
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fretting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
On Thursdays table tennis, they're quite a lively lot. They never fail to shout hooray when their partner wins a shot. And though the stars they vary greatly, no one thinks it's wrong. Even when a fellow starts to ping instead of pong.
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fretting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
On Fridays we go dining, and after that keep fit. The week has been exhausting, though we've relished every bit. And now when Saturday approaches, and after all's been said, I think I'll spend the weekend just lying in my bed.
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fretting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
Goodness gracious, look at the time. I'll have to be going. I'm going to be late for whatever it is.
Look at her, never a spare moment.
But she enjoys herself.
She does an awful lot of groups. Is that usual?
Oh no, but then Cherry is an exceptional girl. Lots of energy, lots of get up and go. I just worry she'll wear herself out. I really do.
Right, yeah. Now, did I see...
Never mind
Oh,
steps.
yeah, there's Bonnie coming now.
Never
I
mind
wonder what
about
she's
Lazy
been up
again.
to.
Yeah.
Well, she's always up to something, isn't she?
She was here last week as well.
That poor husband of hers. Come on, Per.
He must be loaded slowly.
Have you been shopping? Have you been shopping again?
Did I hear someone talk about wearing themselves out? Oh, darlings, I'm absolutely exhausted. Arnold, don't fuss there. Just sit down. Oh, sit down. Suit yourself then. Yes, we had a little bit of shopping to do. Arnold needed a new tie, didn't you, darling? We tried a few things on, but nothing suited him. I managed to get a few things for myself, though. He really likes my new dress and insisted I get shoes and handbag to go with it, didn't you, darling? Pity about the tie.
Well, I must say, you look fantastic, Bonnie. Is it a special occasion?
No. I have to keep up appearances, you know. My public expect it of me. And we mustn't let standards fall. Anyway, Arnold's taking me on a fabulous cruise to the Bahamas next week, you know. No, we mustn't let standards fall.
That will be nice.
And are you looking forward to it, Arnold?
Of course he is. He's a devil on the dance floor, you know.
Oh, nice one.
Bonnie, what do you mean by my public?
Well, you know, I remember the days, the gentlemen, I still have fans amongst my gentlemen friends, you know. They used to gather round the stage door, dozens of them. That's how I met you, wasn't it, Arnold? His hearing's not so good, like everything else these days. I said, oh, never mind. Yes, they used to gather round the stage door, dozens of them. They all wanted to take me out. Ah, happy days. But I chose you, didn't I, darling? You see, I'd seen some big ones in my day. But he had the biggest, he had the biggest bunch of red roses I've ever seen. He even put a diamond bracelet inside the bouquet. So he's really a sweetie. What could a girl do?
So you were an actress?
Well, I was on the stage, sort of. It was so glamorous. The lights, the music, the roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd.
Shouldn't that be the other way round?
Not in the theatres I worked.
Well, what sort of an actress were you then?
My dear, I was the best. The best! You should have seen me. I was once the queen of the showgirls. Such elegant poses I'd hold. I'd stand there wearing only a smile on my face and look like those paintings of old. I'd stand there like Diana or Daphne, or Cupid or Godiva from Kent. I never knew where the draft came from, but I certainly knew where it went. I'd stand there all naked and rosy, my makeup impeccably done. However much powder I put here and there, you could see where I'd been in the sun. The fan dance was really my forte. I practiced for hours alone. The dance was a breeze till I started to sneeze, and you could see where the sun never shone. I was dancing one night in the Folie Bergère. The can-can is always such fun. I'd just done the splits in my white Philly and I noticed I'd not put them on. My figure once was something, but things started to slide by and by. I found it a hassle to twizzle my tassel and not hit myself in the eye. But now things have changed. I've got older. No, that surely can't be right. I can still strut my stuff, though not in the buff. I might give the horses a fright. I can feel something coming on. It's a mover and a shake.
As long as it's not coming off.
Arnold, what are you standing about there for? We have to get home. You promised me a candlelit dinner to celebrate something or the other. Don't look so downhearted. We'll go shopping again next week, and I'll find you a tie. Come on, go, Otto.
Whoa! Some lady!
Some husband. By the way, Doris, have you decided about the Venice trip yet?
No, not yet.
Is there a trip to Venice?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go there. Are you going, Charlie?
Just look at them all chatting away. Does it make you wonder exactly what do they find to talk about? They chitter and they chatter just to while away the time. Sometimes what they're saying has no reason or no rhyme. They talk about the weather and what they did last Sunday. It could have been disaster, or it might have been a fun day. But they talk about their family and the neighbours down the street, their friends and their relations, anyone that they might meet. They talk about their aches and pains and the busy lives they lead, and describe their operations in more detail than they need. The way things were before the war, we've heard that all before. The time they had an awful fright and had to get up in the night. We've all had to do that from time to time, haven't we? The holiday they had last year was a complete disaster. They cut themselves quite badly, then they couldn't find a plaster. It rained all day, they got wet through, Dad lost his teeth and he couldn't chew, and they got into a dreadful stew. Yes, these are some of the things people find to talk about. around the tables you can see, everyone enjoys a cup of tea. Come along, fulfill your wishes, friendship is the key, and someone's got to wash the dishes. We do have some great characters here. Take young Tom, for example. Tom, come along down, let's have a look at you. It's his special day today.
Oh, Tom, right.
Come along, Tom. Love you best.
Oh, look.
He's a nice soul.
I believe it's a special day for you today. In fact, someone told me it's your birthday. And you are 92 years old?
92.
92.
I'm 92.
How on earth have you managed to live such a long and happy life? Is it good, clean living and healthy eating?
No.
Is it being strictly teetotal and no smoking?
No way.
Well, how have you stayed so young, fit and healthy for so long?
Well, I've had my usual 2 pints of ale every day.
Yeah.
And I've smoked my ounce of tobacco every week. And I've kept myself very busy in the bedroom department. Why, even this morning...
No, we get the picture.
Really, I put it down to fresh air. Because you see, I've been outside in the fresh air every day for the last 70 years. Sunshine, rain, snow, wind, I've been outside every day for 70 years.
Really? Is that because of your job?
No. You see, when I married the wife 70 years ago, she told me, well, she said we agreed. I think she really told me. If we ever had a row, the person in the wrong went outside and took a long walk. So you see, I've been walking every day for the last 70 years.
Well, it certainly kept you fit. And I understand you're a regular member of the tap dancing group. Is that right?
Gorgeous lady, just...
Wow, that was fantastic. How about a bit more? Oh, come on, we'd love to see a bit more now, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Only if I can call the tap dancing group.
Be my guest. Well done, Tom. That was fantastic. Now, has anybody else here got a special day today? Birthday or anniversary or something? A ruby wedding over there. Congratulations. Your granddaughter's first birthday. And a wedding day over there. And when was that? Last week? Oh my goodness. They said it would never last. Now then, for young Tom here, and If anybody else has got a special day today, this week, this month, or this year for that matter, I'd like to wish you all the best of health and good luck. In fact, we'd like to wish you the best of everything, wouldn't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The best of everything is what we wish for you. May you find happiness and joy your whole life through. May good health and friendship too always follow you. The best of everything is what we want to say. The best of everything from today. This is your very special day, your very special day of the year. That's why we just want to say we wish you health, good luck and wealth, and everything you wish yourself. Find happiness with friends who care, and love and laughter everywhere. The best of everything is what we wish for you. May you find happiness and joy your whole life through. May good health and friendship too always follow you. The best of everything is what we want to say. The best of everything from today. From today, this is your very special day, your very special day of the year. That's why we just want to say we wish you health, good luck and wealth, and everything you wish yourself. Find happiness with friends who care, and love and laughter everywhere. The best of everything is what we wish for you. May you find happiness and joy your whole life through. May good health and friendship true always follow you. The best of everything is what we want to say. The best of everything from today.
Well done.
There you go.
Oh, gracious me, look at the time. I must be going. I promised Christine that I would pick the children, take the children out this afternoon. They're off school this week, so I want to take Molly and Matthew out. So I shall go and make sure that I'm not late now.
Well, I must be off as well. Can I walk you home, Doris?
Yeah, are you going to the party tonight? Oh, great. Well, I'll see you later then. Make sure you ask Cherry to dance, won't you? She's a lovely girl, and you two look great together.
Right, are you ready? Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes. All right, Charlie, sorry to keep
Yeah,
you.
no, it's okay. No panic.
Yep. But I can't stay long, you know. I must be going. I don't want to keep the children waiting, you know. And I know what you're going to ask me, and the answer is still no. Saucy.
Come on, Doris. I mean, it's only for a week, and Henry wouldn't miss you anyway while we go away on holiday.
Well-
and there's a whole crowd of us going, you know.
Yes, and I noticed Elsie was rather interested in whether you were going or not. I think you've got an admirer there.
You know, when I think a whole week in Venice, and I'll pay for you.
Oh, it's not a question of money. I wouldn't let you pay for me anyway, Charlie. It's just, it doesn't seem right to leave Henry on his own. And then there's the grandchildren. You know, I like to be helpful and to take...
Oh, they can all manage without you for a few days. And anyway, isn't Henry going off on one of his golfing weekends again?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
surely you haven't planned to go with him.
No, I agree with Oscar Wilde that a game of golf spoils a good walk.
Yes, I think you'll also find he said that matrimony is it's the basis of what is it? Mutual misunderstanding,
Probably.
something like that. Yeah. Look, Henry leaves you on your own an awful lot. Think about yourself for a change.
I will, and I will ask Henry.
Well, please don't take too long over it. All the time, I'm aware of time passing, and you know, when I think of all those dreams and plans we had when we were young, do you remember?
I remember. I remember the first time I saw you. We looked at each other and I'd never felt anything like that before. I tingled all over. Yes, and then... You were my first love, my very first love. You made me happy, you made me sad. How I missed you when I kissed you. You made me tingle, you made me mad. First love's the best love, a bittersweet refrain. You wake up in the morning and you're walking on air. First love's the best love, so painful at the start, so much emotion stabbing at your heart. You were my first love, my very first love. You made me happy, you made me sad, and I missed you after I kissed you, and I remembered the love we had. It happened in a moment. How it happened, I don't know. I'm worried if you had seen me, and I'm worried if my blushes would show. Oh yes, I was young and foolish, didn't know how love could be. It could happen in a moment, and it happened to me. You were my first love, my very first love. You made me happy, you made me sad, and I missed you after I kissed you, and I remembered the love we had. But you were engaged to Dorothy.
Yes, and I couldn't go back on my promises. But Dorothy and I weren't well suited, and the marriage didn't last. Perhaps because I still had thoughts of you on my mind. And the next thing, you'd married Henry.
And we missed our chance of being together. But Henry's always been good to me. He's always looked after me and loved me, even though he's not around very much these days. And there's our son Douglas and our grandchildren,
You know,
Molly
it was
and Matthew.
it was a big mistake, my marrying Dorothy and not staying with you.
I know. But these things happen, don't they? And you married again and had children?
Yes, and then grandchildren. But now I'm on my own again, and, you know, I've got to think about my future, you know, Doris, and I've even considered possibly moving to Canada to live with my sister, but I just don't know. It's all up in the air at the moment. The only thing is, at least we can look back and remember those early years.
Oh, we certainly can.
Those were the early years, the years we will always remember. Now June is December. Look back and remember. Those were the years when love was new. We had a million things we must do. But all too soon time passes by. Children grow up, old friendships die. Let's live our time now with laughter and our tears. So soon past those early years. Those were the early years, the years we will always remember. Now June is December. Look back and remember. But this is our time now, this is today. Life is for living in every way. Have no regrets, have no more fears, for these are our golden years.
Let the dancing begin.
Isn't this a lovely party? We wanna have a ball. We're close to let our hair down. We're feeling 10 feet tall. Isn't this a lovely party? We're gonna dance all night. We're gonna spread our legs out. Higher
Well now everyone, refreshments are ready. If you'd all like to go into the other room, Pearl has made a wonderful cake and the champagne's on me. It's not that good really. It's really not that good. Come on Elsie, let's go and get some champagne.
Oh, well, we'll in a minute, but there's such a crush on at the moment.
What's the matter Elsie? You look a bit down today.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just when everybody's looking so happy, I feel a bit out of it. I'll be all right.
I know the feeling, seeing all these couples and you being on your own, yeah.
Everybody is very nice and friendly, but when you're used to having someone, and now...
Yeah, I understand, but it will take time. Time for people to get to know you, and time for you to get to know them. But the thing is, not to expect too much too soon. The thing is, not to sort of expect to get too much out of the U3A. It's what you put into it that matters. That's what people do.
I'm not sure what I have to give. I haven't really ever done anything.
You don't have to have done anything. Just be yourself. You support others and they'll support you in turn. But you do have to give it time.
I'll try.
Well, you've obviously had a loving and happy marriage, and you lost someone very dear and close to you. But he wouldn't want you to grieve and pine for the rest of your life, now would he?
No, but it's hard. We were together for 43 years.
That's a long time to be with one person. I know it must be difficult, but I do understand.
Do you? I wonder, does anybody understand, can anybody understand what it's like to suddenly lose the one person you've always loved and relied on? A friend, a husband, and a lover.
Don't be sad, Elsie. I'm sure he would know. It's wonderful to have loved like that. But now, you have to get to know the best friend you ever had.
What do you mean, the best friend I've ever had? I don't understand.
Well, do you know, for most of your life, you looked after other people and tended to their needs and plans. Have you ever wondered what you might want? Have you ever thought, for the first time in your life, it's time to get to know the real you? Get to know your best friend you ever had.
I suppose, but I don't get on with people very well. I don't make friends easily.
Well, like I said, it will take time, but it will happen if you're positive. Now, for the first time in your life, you can be your own self and get to know your best friend.
What do you mean?
Well, your best friend you've ever had, that's you.
Me? I still don't understand.
Well, let me try to explain. Come on now, don't look that way. Listen to me, I've got something to say. It's fine to be friends, it's great to be two, but you're never alone, because you've got you. You've got you now. You've got you. You may be on your own, but that's no crime. You can live your life in your own time. Get up when you want, go out when you choose. No need to worry, because there's no one in your shoes except you now. You've got you. Now the world's your oyster, you can do as you please. Travel the globe or just take your ease. No one to tell you what to do. No one to think about. Just you. You've got you now. You've got you. There's just you now. Yes, you've got you. Now do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Just you.
I suppose, now, yes, I've always wanted to travel.
Does that mean you're going on a Venice trip?
Oh, yes, I booked as soon as I heard about it. I've always wanted to go there. I'm going to really enjoy it.
Good for you. Venice is a wonderful city to explore, especially when you're with friends to share the magic.
And there are many other places I'd like to see. I've read about them, but I've never been. Never been anywhere, really. Never thought I could go anywhere. There's always something stopping me. And travel was something that other people did. But not now.
Now, there's nothing stopping you.
Right, I will. I've always wanted to travel, see all the wonders to see, go to those far distant places, learn more and more about me. In my life I played my part, time now to make a new start. The wonders of the world are there for all to see. The colors of the rainbow, the mystery of a tree. I want to see it all. I want to be a part. Want to feel the magic of the world here deep inside my heart. The mighty throbbing of the oceans, the gentle cooing of a dove, the rushing torrents of a river, the gentle rainfall from above. I want to see it all and start my life anew. I've seen a million people, but really know so few. The peoples of this world are all a part of me. I want to live, I want to be, I want to see the wonders of the world, the wonders of the world. The wonders of the world. I want to see what I can. The sunrise in Hawaii, Mount Fuji in Japan. I want to swim with sharks. I want to learn to fly. I want to feel the rushing of the wind as birds go flying by. mighty Californian redwoods, nimble fingers making lace, the Grand Canyon in a snowstorm, with snowflakes falling on my face. I want the world to know that I'm alive and here, face challenges of nature and conquer my own fear. The world is such a great and wonderful place. I want to know, I want to grow and see the show, the wonders of the world, the wonders of the world.
That's the ticket, and you'll enjoy Venice, but don't you forget to take your sketch pad and your paints and brushes.
But I can't paint.
How do you know? I bet you've never tried. Well, at least pack your camera and take some pictures, bring them back, and let's see how you've all enjoyed yourselves. Now come on, Elsie, let's go and get some of this cake and champagne. Is there any left?
That's the spirit. Couldn't help overhearing. Funny how I keep overhearing things these days. Anyway, travel the world. You'll have a wonderful time. I know, I always did.
Oh, have you really travelled all over the world?
Many, many times, my dear, many times. I've seen all the sights, all the ancient antiquities. In fact, I've been out with most of them.
And me, I haven't been anywhere. I haven't really done anything. I spent all my life at home with my husband and, of course, my children. I don't regret it. I had a wonderful husband and great children. But it was domesticated and possibly boring for you.
Well, yes, my dear. You know, I've kept myself pretty busy entertaining royalty and the such. Yes.
But you are so confident and glamorous. I couldn't be like you.
Well, that's right, my dear. Some of us have it, and some of us... Well, you'll have a wonderful time anyway. Take the world by the scruff of the neck. That's always been my philosophy. If you've got it, then you've got it. And there's nothing you can do. Just let it be. If you've got it, why not flaunt it? That's my philosophy. If you've got it, and I've got it, the men will cling as honey does the bee. If you've got it, just flaunt it. That's my philosophy. I've been round the world many times. I've known many men, many kinds. The ones who shower you with diamonds and bouquets, the lousers with spouses who just won't go away. I've dined out with princes and earls who plied me with rubies and pearls. I once met a king and I let him have his way. And then I found out, and on coronation day, he had a dozen other queens, and what's more, he was gay. So if you've got it, just flaunt it. That's my philosophy. Oh, but sometimes I think what might have been. If I had found a perfect lover, someone to love me and be mine all the time. It's always been my perfect dream. It's always been the love I've yearned for. If he was playing, I wouldn't care. Just so long as he was there for me. He could be short or maybe tall. I wouldn't really mind at all. Just a plain and simple type. If he were rich, well, that would be all right. But it's just a fantasy, I know. I'll never find the love I yearn for. So I go from day to day in my own peculiar way, wondering just what might have been. Oh dear, silly me, seem to have got something in my eye. I must go and look for a hanky.
Oh, isn't it lovely to see everybody having a good time? See. What you... Oh, you're putting your drink down, right. Yeah.
Doris, I need to know.
Not again, right. Well, Tom's 92, you know, and he's been having a fantastic time. He's still tap dancing, you know.
Look, I need to know. What if we'd met earlier?
Let's just enjoy the party. I know, I wish we could have been together, but it just didn't happen that way. I wish it had, but it didn't.
But what if it had?
Yet life's full of what ifs, isn't it? What if I'd missed the bus and never met you? What if you'd finished with Dorothy or made other decisions? What if I'd never got that bus at all? You know, it must be fate. Perhaps we make our own fate. I don't know. I just know that. Someone else met you before you met me. I met another, it had to be. I couldn't leave him, whatever you say. So many people would suffer that way. You've lived your life, I have lived mine. We've loved each other all of that time. But though I miss you, I want you to know I wish I had met you a long time ago.
Were we together, our lives we would share. How much temptation can one person bear? Although I love you, I know I must go, saying goodbye whilst I'm wanting you so.
We must be brave, things will be fine. You live in your world, and I live in mine. But every day, dear, I want you to know I wish I had met you a long time ago.
Time passed so quickly, the years they flew by. With spent a lifetime living a lie. I'll always love you, you know that that's true. But nothing can change things, whatever we do. We've hid our vows, let's not now fight. Forget the past, let's do what is right. But as I leave you, I want you to know I wish I had met you a long time ago. So wish I'd met you a long time ago.
Oh my goodness, what a crush.
Fantastic cake.
And the champagne.
Well, actually, it is a rather inferior fizz, but I guess it's the thought that counts.
You spoil yourself living alone. Only the best champagne, eh?
Oh, well, yes, you know, like Winston Churchill, I'm a man of simple taste, always satisfied with the best. Perhaps that's why I never met the right girl until...
Perhaps it's more because, well, most women want a man to satisfy their every need. Whereas most men want a woman to satisfy their one need. You know, men are rather like a swimming certificate. You spend a lot of time and effort getting one, and then you don't know what to do with it when you've got it.
That's only because women always want to change a man.
Change a man? Change? The only time you can change a man is when he's a baby. Now, in my experience, men are a great idea, but a bad design. They're like mascara. They run at the first sign of emotion.
Oh, but I'm not like that. I'd really like to have a good relationship with the right woman. Even settle down. You know, it's not that much fun drinking even the best champagne on your own. You must know that.
Yes, I do. But, well, I try to keep busy.
Are you sure you don't keep busy because you're lonely? But look, this fizz is making me feel a little frisky. Come on, Cherry. Let's have a little dance.
Oh, watch it, sailor. You're altogether far too frisky for a man of your age.
My age? How dare you? I'm actually just in my prime. In fact, I couldn't be primer.
Prime? You make yourself sound like a side of beef. Come to think of it.
Well, I know I'm not as young as I used to be. I know that, but I'm not too bad. I'm out of my teens and my face might have that lived-in look. It took a lot of living to get it look that way. But don't write me off, my friends, don't you close that book. 'Cause I'm doing okay. If there's a swinging party, well baby, please ask me along. I'll dance all night and even give you a song. No matter if I have a hair or two that's going grey, hey, I'm still loving life and I'm doing okay. I'm feeling hale and hearty with all of my circuits intact. And any girl can come and check on this fact. Feel my pulse. I think that she'll discover all the guys are distant gay. Hey, I'm still loving life and I'm doing okay. I go swimming by moonlight or climb a mountain top. If the company's right, I will talk through the night and I'll be the last to stop. I'll fly off to Paris to buy some escargot. With a girl by my side, I will go for a ride or a quick flip to Mexico. Whoa. I've never been so happy since I left behind 55. There's lots of joy in just being alive. I'm doing things my way, as I think I heard somebody say, yeah, I'm still loving life and I'm doing okay. I'm still loving life and I'm doing okay. I go swimming by moonlight or climb a mountain top. If the company's right, I will dance through the night and I'll be the last to stop. I'll fly off to Paris to buy some escargot. With a girl by my side, I will go for a ride or a quick flip to Mexico. Oh, I've never been so happy since I left behind 55. There's such a lot of joy in just being alive. I'm doing things my way, as I think I heard somebody say, yeah, I'm still loving life and I'm doing oh, I'm still loving life and I'm doing oh, I'm still loving life and I'm doing okay. Ow! There you go now, whatever. Ah.
Not bad for an oldie. I'm beginning to see you in a new light. And I have to admit, you're not in bad shape for your age.
And you look fabulous. Mwah! For your age.
Anyway, if you're so fit, why don't you join the Tai Chi class with me? Or we could play tennis together.
I could think of other games you could play.
Whoa there, Tiger. When it comes to the sort of games you have in mind, I'm the expert. I'm an expert in love.
Me too. I've had a fair amount of experience, you know.
Oh, as I've said, you've only paddled around the edges. Too scared to ever plunge in the deep end. Too scared to ever really commit yourself and properly fall in love.
That's not true.
You know, if I ever fall in love and get married, I think it will have to be to an archaeologist. And then the older I get, the more he'd be interested in me.
Oh, I'm interested in you now. In fact, I've been interested for quite a while. But you always seem so busy, I never get your chance to talk to you, you know, alone.
Oh, be careful. You're skating on thin ice there. If you're not careful, I might take you seriously. Even I have hidden depths, you know, and everyone needs love. Even me. I might just be tempted. My heart is full of love so true. There might be a place for you. I could love you given time. Come in, the love is fine.
Come in, come in, come in, come in, the love is fine. And there's an ocean of devotion in this love of mine. I like your looks, I like your style, and we could make it for a while. I think your figure's just divine. Come in, your love is mine. Come in, come in, come in, come in, the love is fine. And there's an ocean of devotion in this love of mine.
You'd have to stop those roving eyes. Never ever tell me lies. And we could make it rain or shine. Come in, the love is fine.
Come in, come in, come in, the love is fine. And there's an ocean of devotion in this love of mine. It's not too late for our romance. Now come on now, let's take a chance. If I'm the cup, then you're the wine. Come in, the love is fine. Come in, come in, come in, the love is fine. And there's an ocean of devotion in this love of mine.
You're quite a man, I have to say. I'd never thought of you that way. I might love you, stand in line. Come in, the love is fine.
Come in, come in, come in, the love is fine. And there's an ocean of devotion in this love of mine. I guess that I could love you too and give up everything for you. If you're the lock, then I'm the key. So will you marry me? Come in, come in.
Whoa, wait a minute there, Tiger. What did you just say?
I just said, will you marry me?
Marry you? Why, no, what an idea. But I'd take you on a year's trial.
Come in, come in, the love is fine. And there's an ocean of devotion in this love of mine.
I told you you'd make a lovely pair. Great, congratulations.
That's what I like to see. You're never too old to start something new. In fact, this time of your life, you're in the prime of your life.
Oh, go on with you.
It's true. The older you get, the better it is. In fact, life begins at whatever age you want it to. I mean, look at my father. He's still having regular sex at 95.
Really?
Yeah, well, he only lives at 93, so it's not that far to go. Do you know what? He said he's never going to go to any more of his friends' funerals. He said, why should he? They're not going to be coming to his. In fact, he said to me the other week, he said, I want to be cremated. Not yet, when he's dead, you know what I mean? He said, and I want my ashes scattered up your road, he said, outside Tesco's. I said, what do you want to do a thing like that for? He said, well, it will guarantee you come and see me at least twice a week. Anyway, look, to be serious, you know, life's difficult when you're young. You're struggling through, you're finding your way. We've done all that, and now we can behave disgracefully and blame it on our age. You couldn't get away with that when you were young.
Oh, well, I did.
We did.
And me.
What about the aches and pains?
Oh, be happy, laugh a lot and sing. You'll soon forget all about your hip and all those other legs like this.
I find that.
No, do you know what? It's true. Life begins at whatever age you want it to. And well, you know the one, don't you? That nice song.
Yes, I know.
Should we do it?
That's it.
Okay. Life's not bad now we are old,
Aren't we still young?
'cause we're still here.
Another year.
Another year.
Gives me the jig.
Life's not bad now we're not young,
Aren't we still young?
'cause everything that we could fling, we've flung. We're senior folk, but here's the joke. We're past our prime, but we're having such a real good time.
But I don't mind at all because I can read a whole book through. Start again, seems like you.
way.
Things you could find.
There's just one way.
Where you're mine.
Life's not bad now we're at ease.
Like melted cheese.
Cause we can spend our time just as we please. Life's not bad, we're in our prime. Just give it time, we're feeling fine. Every dog should have his day, but it's been tough along the way. On the whole, we have to say that life's not bad.
Oh, we are having a fantastic time, aren't we? I'd like to all to give a warm welcome to our new member, Elsie, and show her some of the groups and activities we've got to offer, which she might like to join.
What would you be interested in, Elsie?
Me? Everything. What have you got?
I'll show you after.
I could give you some ideas.
Oh, yes.
Let me introduce you to some of the people who can tell you all about it.
The Spanish know their onions, well that I can't deny. The language is quite difficult, it makes me want to cry. And though I open up my vowels and practice every day, the only thing I'm sure of is shout, ole!
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for flirting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
Tap dancing is the thing for me, come rain or shine or sleet. I'd like to be like Fred Astaire with magic in my feet. And though I tap along quite daintily, if I'm to stay the course, I'll have to stop myself from tapping out rude words in Morse.
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fretting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
If you fancy you're a wordsmith, then Scrabble is your game. You're not allowed a proper noun, a country or a name. Your vocabulary will flourish, but when it comes to play, the words that seem to score the most are those too rude to say.
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fretting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
The wine group's most discerning, of that there is no doubt. With claret, Rhone and Burgundy, they never spit it out. And though it's true they sometimes chatter about legs and the bouquet, when the evening's over, it's the legs that give way.
Oh yes, we're U3A crazy, U3A mad. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fretting. We're busy all the day, since we became members of that terrible U3A.
Now operas and the choir
Oh yes, it's U3A crazy, U3A man. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fancy. We're busy all the day. We take maintenance of that terrible U3A. U3A crazy, U3A man. The U3A has taken away the leisure we once had, and now we have no time for fancy. We're busy all the day. Since we became members of that terrible U3A.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've really enjoyed tonight. Have you enjoyed it? Yeah. Lovely. But I tell you what, we've got to thank one very special person, because without his dreams, without his imagination and his skills, of course, of putting music and words together, it would never have happened. Tony Crimlisk, come on, a big round of applause for Tony.
Thank you very much. There are so many people that you have to thank as well for everything that's happened today. Wonderful cast. They've worked marvellously and very hard. In your programmes, I think you'll find there's about 40 people listed in the programmes, but there must be at least another 40 who work behind the scenes, doing the teas, doing all the publicity and the spreading around of things, all the small jobs, backstage and so on. They have worked extremely hard as well. I'd like to thank particularly also Bill Evans, is back there, someone who used his expertise for making the booklets. I'd like to thank Sue at the back there, who organised the raffle and did everything there. And also Shirley Fox, where is she? There somewhere? Who trained the tap dancers. Is she gone? Anyway, she trained the tap dancers, so thank her very much, and everybody else. But there's one person I have to thank above all others. Some of you may know that 2 years ago, I can't see you, unless I do. Some of you may know that 2 years ago we had an awful lot of trouble getting this off the ground at all. And it was only due to one person that it's come to fruition. The terrific courage, believe me, it takes courage, to actually produce, direct, and even star in the show, and that's Paul Jones. And standing beside her, a terrific support all the way through, even with a broken leg. You know, he took the admonition to break a leg far too seriously, and he fell down the stairs last week.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just
Pleasure, mate. Carlo. Oh, for you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
you know we've hang on. Let's just say. Thanks. We've had 2 full houses. You can see from tonight we were struggling to get enough seats in the house, and the same was true last night as well. It's a pity we're not doing it anymore, and it's a pity we had to turn people away. And lastly, but by no means least, thank you for coming and supporting us so well. So it only remains for me now to wish you a safe journey home, and, as you might imagine, the best of everything.
The best of everything is what we wish for you. May you find happiness and joy your whole life through. May good health and friendship too always follow you. The best of everything is what we want to say. The best of everything from today. This is your very special day. Your very special day of the year.